Total Pro Sports presents the top 15 sporting events to see in your lifetime. Professional sports fans should always have goals in life. Sometimes we call it a bucket list. Lots of fans make up a bucket list of sporting events to see in their lifetimes. There are so many huge games to attend. There are so many teams and venues to visit around the world, but in a limited lifetime, we only have so many to see. So here are the top 15 sporting events to see in your lifetime. Number 15. A game at New Yankee Stadium. The New York Yankees spend money like no other team in North American sports. Though that's why they're America's most hated baseball team. No one can deny they have the fanciest stadium in the sport. New Yankee Stadium in the heart of the Bronx. The Yankees Museum inside is a sight to behold. Considering all the plaques and trophies in place to honor their legends, any baseball fan, Yankees or not, should see it at least once. Number 14. The Kentucky Derby. Sure, horse racing isn't going to be top of the hierarchy of sports in North America, but the Kentucky Derby is something else. It brings out high-profile celebrities and the best racing horses in the world. Given the atmosphere, why not go at least once? Number 13. Any rivalry game. There are countless options here, but you should definitely see any sporting event where two arch rivals play each other. Yankees and Red Sox, Maple Leafs and Canadiens, Patriots and Jets, Heat and Cavaliers, whatever. No sporting atmosphere gets rowdier than when two teams who hate each other go at it. Make sure you're part of it at least once. Number 12. A Montreal Canadiens game. Even if you're not a hockey or Habs fan for that matter, there isn't a fan base in Canada that's as passionate and crazy as the Montreal Canadiens. Their Ole chants erupt the building. Every game played there is as if it's Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final. Be part of it for a game. The fact they're atop the NHL standings with superstar goalie Carey Price doesn't hurt either. Number 11. A game at Fenway Park. The oldest stadium in Major League Baseball has been so well preserved since its inception in 1912. The Green Monster is the most legendary structure in baseball history. With so many legends playing there and the Red Sox being an iconic franchise, coupled with their incredible fan base, you need to see this ballpark at least once. Number 10. A soccer game in Europe. Be it a Champions League, EPL, Spanish or German league, soccer is a huge deal in Europe and millions of people watch it. It's a life in Europe. To see Manchester United play Arsenal or Real Madrid play Barcelona is something else. Like any sport, rival fans hate each other and the stadium becomes bigger than life. Can you imagine being part of a stadium with thousands of screaming fans? Try it out. Number 9. NBA Finals game. Not much needs to be said here. It's the NBA Finals for crying out loud. Wouldn't you want to have a look at that beautiful Larry O'Brien trophy? I sure would. And don't tell me you'd hate to see a legend like LeBron James or Stephen Curry dish out their souls for that elusive title. Number 8. World Series game. The Fall Classic has been a huge deal in North America for over a century. Baseball becomes something else when the AL and NL fight for their championship. Considering so many MLB teams have lengthy championship streaks to end or are fighting for dynasties, winning the World Series is a huge deal. So have a look and go. Number 7. Dallas Cowboys game at AT&T Stadium. Owner Jerry Jones built a stadium so fancy that it's called Jerry World. It can hold over 100,000 people. The main catch is Jones's beautiful and fancy video board that's over 50 meters wide. The stadium is the fanciest in North America. Who cares about the teams playing? Just see the stadium and tell your friends how great it is. Number 6. A Stanley Cup Finals game. The NHL is becoming a bigger sport in North America every year. Just look at some of the teams who ended long cup droughts over the years, like Boston and Chicago. It unites a city when a team wins the Stanley Cup. The tremendously appearing trophy is presented like no other. It's hockey too. Considering the intensity and physicality that comes during playoff time, there's nothing like the team getting a trophy after grinding out their bodies throughout the 4 playoff series. Number 5. FIFA World Cup match. It doesn't have to be the finals, but to see the World Cup anywhere would be a significant moment in your life. It brings hundreds of millions of fans from across the world together as 32 countries battle for bragging rights and dominance. In any FIFA match, having fans from all over the world come to support their team makes for a great atmosphere. The world is at battle in this tournament. You should be a part of it. Number 4. Any PGA Major Championship. Golf is a slow-paced sport, and that's what makes it so exciting. To see the legends of Tiger Woods, Phil Mickelson, Jordan Spieth, and Rory McIlroy over the years is something special. Can you imagine being one of the fans watching a match that comes down to the wire? Be a part of the moment while you can. Number 3. A college bowl game. NCAA football is different in the NFL. Considering how stadiums hold hundreds of thousands, and the fact that there are way more teams involved, College football games bring out an incredibly rowdy atmosphere like no other. There are multiple ones that take place every single year. You'll never go to a crazier atmosphere in your lifetime if you live in North America. Just imagine being one of the 100,000 people screaming during a bowl game. Number 2. WrestleMania. Even if wrestling is scripted, it's undeniable that WrestleMania is one of the absolute top sporting events in the world. Legends go at it each year in front of thousands in a stadium and millions watching across the world. Vince McMahon never disappoints during his biggest show of the year. The matches are always top-notch and superstars always put on their best performances. Hall of Famers even make appearances during the greatest shows. You're telling me you don't want to see this event? Of course you do. Mark it down. And number 1, the Super Bowl. The biggest sporting event by far in North America. It's watched by over 200 million worldwide each year. The halftime show makes it another can't-miss show. The 2 best football teams in the world fighting for the Super Bowl. Legacies and moments are made. It happens every year and it's always a great matchup. This should be the top sporting event to attend in your lifetime. And that's it for the top 15 sporting events to see in your lifetime. But wait, we're not done with you yet. In the comments below, we want to know, what is the best sporting event matchup that you've ever seen? And for more cool videos, click subscribe.